We are go.
Yay.
Welcome back to Super Mario D&D. I hope you enjoy your stay.
Okay. I can't find it. Oh well.
Can't find what?
There is a thing that I thought existed, but turns out it doesn't. So I'll just have to make it if we don't get to it. And if we do get to it, oh well. It's fine. Okay, so, everyone ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, I just guess you're eating.
Yeah, you don't want to hear the slurpies.
Okay. I'll start then. Using the power of a silver star, the three of you powered up the ancient Shroomish cannon, launching yourselves on the massive floating island in order to take out the final obstacle, halting your assault on the mountain fortress. Upon landing, you met a large Koopa whose swiftness is overwhelming, as their intelligence is lacking. Yet still a dangerous foe. You managed to trick him into eating a special mushroom that you procured days before at the festival in Peach City, turning him into a puddle of rainbow paint and chucking the puddle off of the side of the island, spreading it out as far as possible, subsequently painting the grass below a nice bright red once he turned back. With the large Koopa defeated, the three of you ventured deeper into the island's basement, and finding yet more Bob-Ombs and some slacking Koopas stationed there, posing as high-ranking officers, you managed to convince them that they were given leave to go home, watching them south from the cannon and after sending the supplies found in the basement to Windmillville. With the supplies, you also found a new friend by the name of Sporkle, a star kid sent by the Council of Wishes to assist in your adventures. But all was not as victorious as the mobile factory chugged to life once again, its gargantuan treads turning and plowing through the tree line, slow at first, but clearly picking up speed. Judging inbound and Fortress to be the bigger threat to Windmillville, you three, as well as Sporkle and Chompy, launch yourselves one more time using a pre-registered trajectory to find a back entrance to the fort, sneaking in unseen for now. And we return to you having just given the artificial intelligence some sort of trauma.
Well, we convinced it had to be an enemy of the Koopa Kingdom because it had destroyed the door with its fire.
And subsequently causing it a lot of trauma and an existential crisis.
Like a normal day.
Yeah. What do you do?
Well, is it still spitting fire?
It is not. You'd hear a low kind of monotone mumbling. It's talking to itself. It's just there now.
Oh yeah, and we bought badges.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
Any reaction out of the fire bar? No. So I can jump back in case it decides that, nah, fuck this shit.
The closer you get, the louder the mumbling gets, and you just hear it repeating, Koopa Troopa, Koopa Troop, not Koopa Troop, Koopa Troop, not Koopa Troop, just repeatedly.
Well, we saw when I had the Star Kid move forward, we saw that there was 2 doors. Do we want to do that, or do we want to go? I don't think we actually looked around this corner. No, I must have, because I guess the door has been destroyed, so it's technically been opened.
The door is destroyed. Yes, it is. There's just a smoldering pile of ash with a few the splinters still on fire, surrounding it, but not enough to be harmful.
What do you guys think? I described that there's several doors, and one has, I guess, stairs leading up.
You just pick one then?
Shouldn't we be going up? Maybe?
I mean, that's fair. We do have the crisis of this thing continuing to move. Would I know anything about a mobile fortress? Probably not, eh? Like, where its engine might be?
Anything like that? No. You just know that they're big. They make the constructs of the Koopa Troop, such as Bob-Ombs, and they can move. Any other specifics, you're not sure.
Well, I'll go with what Caden said. Let's go up.
Okay. Though, as you get it here in between the door and this wall, give me a perception check. 9. Okay. You don't see anything. Yeah, anyone that gets in between, like, in this area here, vaguely, can give me a perception check if they would like.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You see what it was the fire from the fireball or the crumbling of the wall. The wall to your left, this wall, yeah, is, you can see cracks through it. There's no light coming through the cracks, but you can clearly see that there is some sort of empty space behind it.
Finn's going to walk over to the wall and begin kind of tapping his his mace against it experimentally.
Give me an investigation check.
Also going to give myself see.
Guidance. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Guidance will be 2. Investigation.
Oh.
You, as far as you know, this is just a weird section of wall that doesn't have anything behind it. It's just, there's a weird gap.
Well, the great and mighty Finn's curiosity is not sated, so he's going to take a swing at it.
Oh!
I was going to offer Sporkle to give you some light.
It would be a wise thing, but this is Finn we're talking about.
Would you like some? Oh no.
Give me give me
attack?
It's a
Or-
wall. You're gonna hit it, but give me an attack roll to see like hey, how well you hit. 11. Okay, roll for damage. 5, and that is bludgeoning. I'll say you hit it hard enough that you that at some, not all, but some of the stone does like break off, it being old and already kind of cracked. One of the holes you uh you break off a chunk of a stone and one of the holes grows in size, and you can clearly see there is, again, there's just an empty space inside, behind this wall, but what's in it, actually, no, there would be torchlight and fire peeking through you can see inside, behind this wall, there is you see wood behind it.
Can I send Sporkle in there to investigate since it's really small?
Yeah. The whole front, due to Finn making it bigger, would be big enough to send Sporkle.
Okay,
inside.
I'll send Sporkle inside to see what's in there.
I'll move him.
Yeah, I don't think I can move him. Oh, bitch!
That the Sporkle sees. The other three of you don't see, but Sporkle does see this. Hey, there's a big box in here.
Ooh.
Like a box made of wood. What's that called again?
Hi, Iliatan.
A chest.
A chest. Yeah, this looks like the thing I was stuck in.
Oh! I back up so that Finn can take a bigger swing.
And he will swing until a large enough hole is made to get the chest out.
Okay. After you swing, and eventually you break enough of the wall. Your mace isn't gonna be like really damaged from this because it's cracking, it's crumbling. But the main reason it is that you swing a lot. You hit some sort of mechanism, and the wall does split in two and swing open in like a double door, and you see a tiny room with a chest in it.
Noise.
Okay. And what do you do?
As we open it,
I guess so.
Okay.
You wouldn't know anything about picking locks, would you, Caden? Just in case.
Yes. Jaden can somehow wobble forward to see if they need to pick the lock.
Yeah, give me an investigation check to see if it is locked. If you're doing that. Investigation.
24?
You can see there's no lock on this.
He just opens it.
It opens, and inside you see 20 shining, glistening coins.
Ooh, noise.
nice.
And a wide, blue-petaled circular flower. It is an ice flower, you would know.
Ooh,
Huh.
very pretty. Very sporkly.
And that
How many coins do you guys have right now, individually?
Caden has.
Like, I spent a bunch, but I think we got a bunch.
I mean, how many do you have? Like, a number?
16.
Caden currently has 20.
Okay. Well, in that case, what if first we take 6 for each of us from that, and the last 2 could go to whoever has the least amount?
Oh.
Well, I was thinking the other 2 could be split between the 2 people, and then someone take the flower.
Alright. Who wants the flower?
What does it do?
Well, I assume it gives ice powers.
Give me a nature check to see if you know what an ice flower does. You all are aware that this is an ice flower, though. It's common enough.
It's like just possibilities. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
It's just
That crit fails today.
Magic.
Yeah, the great and mighty Finn, you are well versed in magical and supernatural phenomena, and the flower being perfectly in your expertise. This would be when consumed, you would gain the magical ice powers.
I think I might have accidentally, well, I think Discord might have crashed on me for a second. Basically, the last I heard from you was supernatural phenomena.
Yeah. Supernatural phenomena, the ice flower being exactly in your expertise, and you know that indeed this would give you magical ice powers when consumed, and also slightly alter your appearance. Generally, and with the 20, I will say there's a trio of elemental flowers. There's ice, fire, and thunder. Generally, they alter your clothing to appear as a color in relation to its element, ice being blue. And mechanically, you consume it, and for a bit, you can cast the Ray of Frost cantrip as a bonus action.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
oh, that's it. No, as I said, Caden's just like, oh, this is so pretty. I like it.
It is
Okay.
very pretty. And
I
like
was-
half the size of Caden. It's a big flower.
Oh, just now it makes me think of a hibiscus but blue.
Well, you can have it if you like. I'll take one of the extra coins, and Finn can take one of the extra coins.
Yes, that is agreeable.
Are you sure?
Hmm. I mean, I have my magical Eldritch blast that I probably will call like star power blast thingy, which you know I don't need a frost flower, so it's good for you.
Tin Mighty Finn is already well versed in magic. We need to keep it fair for the enemy.
Caden would have the teary-eyed, but he would accept happily.
I put it in your inventory. Should be under consumables.
Thank you.
And make sure you mark off how much gold you each get.
I already did. I got a total of 35 now.
Nice. Just making sure. Okay. Oh. And Chompy exists. He is gnawing at the fire bar.
Well, we let him eat whatever he wanted in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. He seems sated from eating whatever. he's just also just gnawing at stuff. And what do you do next?
I'm feeling anxious about. Do we? We should probably make sure there's no Koopas or troops in down here, because if we need to retreat back down the stairs, we don't want to be surrounded.
So we're not going straight up then.
I just realized there's a lot of doors.
Well then, okay, let's start checking them then.
I'm gonna have Sporkle stay here at the door to make sure nothing comes down and to alert us if somebody does come down.
Okay. Sick. Hayden, as soon as you turn the corner and begin scanning the area, you find small holes in the in between the stone, the cobblestone in this area. Yeah, still eating. Okay. But yeah. Caden sees that.
Okie dokie. He sees many things in his shortness.
Yeah, we'll say you're lower to the ground, so you can better see things on the floor. So yeah, you see small holes in between the cobblestone, in this area, and they do look deliberately placed. It's not like the cracks that were in the wall.
He would approach and then turn to Finn. It's like, Finn, can you this area? And he just points with his foot. With your mace, maybe. Oh. Leon.
Did Discord crash again?
Oh, sorry about that.
He's
Can you
gonna
repeat that, Fox?
Caden points to the cobblestone that looks deliberately placed and set up, and he's turning to Finn. Is like, Finn, can you get your maze and
Smash!
Give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Oh
Who?
Finn.
Okay.
boy.
6.
That was with advantage? Holy shit.
Yeah. I will, at the very least, be having it being pointed out. Well, you take 2 piercing damage as spikes jut up from the floor and slam into the ceiling. You're just barely able to dodge out of the way, but your arm gets a bit scraped up.
The great and mighty Finn shall smash! You just give a bit of a high-pitched scream at that.
Did they go back down or no?
They do not. And I will put a box around. You can see that, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
that is where the spikes are. And actually, if you look very closely at the stone, you can actually see the spikes. I just want to point that out. The spike holes. Very faint, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. They're so tiny.
Yeah. But yeah, these spikes also fit in your under so many boxes. God, why can't I move you? Oh, because you're moving you. You like currently have you selected, so I can't. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so within the box is the spikes. They go all the way up to the ceiling, but they do not cover the entire area. You can't, and why is... Oh. That's why I couldn't move. I had the wrong tool selected. They don't cover the entire hallway due to the wall... one of the walls clearly being very much rubble now, and just a pile of stone. You can see the mountainside, the inside of the mountainside beyond it.
Oh, that sucked.
I mean, I don't know very much
You
about
okay?
technical stuff.
The great and mighty Finn is slightly stripped.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you do notice something like that again, maybe we should just mark out where it is. Unless someone knows how to turn off something like this. I'm gonna try to sneak around the edge.
Okay. It is easy enough to do so. It doesn't really require any special athletics. You do have to move slower to keep your balance. Basically, anywhere there's rubble, such as here or the area you passed last session, is considered difficult terrain. And it just means you move at half speed.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm beginning to think that probably there isn't anybody down here, considering we've made a lot of noise at this point. But still, if that's protecting something, then maybe we should check out these doors, as loot. I'm gonna crack this one.
You open the door, and do not get on the floor. But you do see something resembling a dinosaur.
Uh-oh.
As you see a hammer bro currently eating some sort of... It's eating a whole pig.
What?
It just has a whole pig on the table. Roasted and glistening.
I don't know what to do. I will gesture at the two of them to like get their asses over here.
So, is this whole spike area navigable, or?
The spikes are they're still up all the way to the ceiling, but you can go around them by climbing over the rubble. Yeah, and rubble is just difficult terrain, so half speed. And the hammer bro is just face deep in the pig.
Okay, how do we want to handle this one?
I mean, we could still pretend that, we're in charge and yell at him for the trap being impossible or not being well marked.
he might expect someone who's his superior to know where the trap is without it being marked.
It's true.
I mean, I can point out where some of the traps are. Maybe.
Well, I gesture like there's a hammer, bro.
I know.
Who's doing that? Oh, it's Risk.
What?
I just saw the dot going back and forth, and I'm like, whose dot is that? It's like a little fly going back and forth on my screen.
As you congregate around the door, clearly kind of just talking in the doorway, the hammer bro does look up. You can see scraps of food just covering his face. A bit it drops down. Hey, you want some? Wait. Why are you pink?
Yes, but not for it.
Can you repeat that?
Finn just barges in and declares, because he is tough enough to be pink.
Oh,
But enough
Do you
of your
want
foolish
some?
questions. You guys joining Finn in there, or letting him walk in alone?
Well, I'll follow him as though he's the leader, because I don't know what to say.
Consider he's been called out. Might as well just kind of toy soldier himself into the room.
Attention!
what? Oh. And he does kind of stand up and give a salute. But then he quickly drops it as, wait, why are you in here? And why are your robes gray?
Do not criticize the great and mighty Finn on the on the arduous nature of fashion.
Finn?
I
Wait a
will.
minute. Our Magikoopa's name isn't Finn. It's Gordash. Who are you?
And for that, your garrison has been lesser, as we have seen today through our inspections.
Who are you?
I am the one who is very unimpressed with the conduct of this garrison. Your traps are easily be bypassed. Your guards are lax in discipline. Ugh. If I had it my way, I would feed you all to the chain top. Fortunately, the great and mighty Finn answers to a far higher power that is far more merciful. As such, you'll be vacating this garrison and returning home until such a time that you are called upon to serve in the Great Koopa Army again. Count yourself fortunate for that. Now get out of the great and mighty Finn's sight!
Give me a deception or intimidation check.
Here we go. They're both crap. Okay. 18.
18.
Nice.
Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. I'll leave. And he quickly shuffles over to this door.
As he begins to get up, Finn's gonna grab the pig and just kind of shove it into his arms. Take your food with you. We don't live in a barn.
Okay. And he carries away like half a pig, having the other half.
God.
He goes to the southeastern door, puts his hand on the handle, freezes, and then turns around. Wrong door. As he moves over to this door and and runs up
Oh shit.
and out.
Your every mistake makes me regret sparing you. Do not ever cross my sight again, soldier.
Yes, sir. As he goes away.
After that, Finn will just look towards
Oh,
the
he
Via
doesn't go
Caden.
upstairs.
I'm going to go from my at attention pose to just putting my head in my hands and going, oh my god, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown. Oh my god, because like Hammer Bros are huge and you know they could squash me. Like,
Yeah, the Hammer Bros, while not large sized, are bigger than all of you.
Yeah, and after the guy's gone, Finn is just going to just exhale this huge puffing breath. That was a close one.
You're telling me. I can believe that worked.
There is now a pigless platter on the table. There's some lettuce on the bottom, or whatever that is. I've never actually seen a roast pig. And there is a
oftentimes
bunch-
it's lettuce if it's not. Sorry, never mind.
Okay, so it is lettuce. Cool. There is some lettuce left on the platter, but all the other plates there are plates strewn around. There are tables there completely empty. Ignore the food.
Which way did he go? I'm going to look out the thing to see which way he went, cause
He went to the right.
So
okay,
back the way we came from.
Yes.
okay.
Okay, let's see what was behind this door next, shall we?
Okay, I'm gonna stand watch here just in case.
Yep. Okay.
Okay,
You open the door.
and what have I just stumbled upon?
1 second. Let me. Okay.
Hayden
Let's
might
move you
actually
back
be
here. As
liking some of the noms.
1 sec. As soon as you open in the door, the torchlight fills a clearly clearly a dark corridor. You can see an exit that would lead you to that can tell would lead you to the the path leading up the mountain towards its gatehouse. This would probably be the main entrance, and the torchlight glints against. Well, with the torchlight, you see 3 glints of something shiny poking out of the wall to your left. This wall.
Okay, can I try and divine what they are?
Give me another perception check.
Alright, he's gonna just get himself prepared with a little guidance, just in case.
Okay.
19.
19. You
Plus
see
3.
that there are intentional slits carved around chest height in the wall. Each one of them inside, somewhat mostly hidden inside, hold uh clearly circular blades.
Mm,
Well,
another trap.
that's a lot of nope.
And
Would they reach this door across the way from them?
you're not.
I mean, I sorry, I not obviously not asking you to describe the trap beyond. Are they directly across from the door? Would I be able to reach the doorknob and potentially turn it without it going off and hitting me, or is it a little bit further down?
It runs the entire length of the hallway.
Okay. I mean,
No,
if
they are. There is only one line in chest height.
Well, you'd think there'd be a switch or something. Like, I'm gonna look at the walls and see if there's, like, a lever? Because, like, how in the heck would you ever be able to leave this area without getting hit
Give
by
me
it?
an investigation check. 20. You find that the torch, one of the torches on the side of the door, is actually a a sturdy lever with a substance, a burning substance, applied to the tip of it.
Well,
As you can see, a slot behind it, clearly making clearly not a torch. Torch lever.
I'm gonna pull it.
You pull it, and you see the blades begin to spin very slowly. They come out of the wall about halfway, and then recede back in and completely vanish from the slits. And you do hear her gears and gears, muffled gears churning, and a kind of chunk as something sets into place.
So, do you think I turned it off?
Maybe one way to find out. And we'll very carefully.
You're so fucking brave.
Well, what?
You
You could probably or why not shove Caden? Because he's actually shorter than chest height, isn't he?
Yeah. Caden, this would for you, these saws would barely cut off the tip of your wick.
Wouldn't it be a good idea to just let Caden just walk right himself out, even though he'd probably be the equivalent of things.
The moment you say that, Finn would basically backpedal immediately and just lightly herd Caden into the hallway. Very well, your bravery is noted.
As you step into the hallway, nothing happens.
He will slowly walk himself. Ish.
Nothing continues to happen.
Okay. He gets to the door and tries to open it.
Okay. So, the door is unlocked. There is no lock. You can open it if you would like.
Mm-hmm. He will probably still just try to open it anyway and peek in.
Okay. You open it and immediately see a room with half of the floor heavily cracked. To the south east, over here, you see a archway leading to an archway leading to the solid inside of the cliff face. But there appears to be a ramp full of the cracked floorway leading to the arch. Across the room, you see piles of rubble and boulders, and to your right, you see a Magikoopa sleeping in a chair.
I guess Caden would notice Finn and Denbai just kind of creeping up behind him. It's like, so what do we do about him?
Finn remembers that that Hammer Bro mentioned that there was a Magikoopa we named. What was the name again?
Wasn't it Gortash or Gordash? Gordash, wasn't it? Like DoorDash, only Gordash.
What do you remember being?
I think it was Gordash.
Okay.
Do you want to do the thing where we steal his clothes and you pretend to be him? I don't know if you'll fit in them because you're kind of buff.
The robes do look pretty baggy.
Finn will walk in while beckoning the others to follow him.
At this point, I will need everyone to do stealth checks. If you're not immediately trying to disturb the magic Koopa.
Not really. Oh, Finn's not really trying to be stealthy. Like,
okay, then yeah.
Like, he would walk over to where this Magic Koopa is sitting and basically send him tumbling out of his chair.
All subtlety gone, let's go!
Like, basically tips it over to make him wake up.
He slams face first into the hard cobblestone floor. As he immediately wakes up. Ah! Why?
Because you are a worthless, lazy slug! In fact, this begins to explain the quality of this garrison.
What? Worthless and lazy, you say? The amazing and frightful Gordash will not stand for this!
Yeah, I do remember his name.
Because he stands in the presence of the great and mighty Finn.
The great and mighty Finn, you say? Ah! More like the weak and insignificant fish.
Gaze upon the perfect combination of might and magic.
I need not gaze upon your foul stank, as I must only need gaze upon my glory.
Your robes are so baggy that I can tell you have no gains.
Who needs gains when you have magic?
Bah!
I'm gonna look at Kaden
Bah!
as they are buying at each other and go, see, this is usually why I don't like Magic Koopas very much.
Bah! If your form is a reflection of your magical formidability, then your magic is equally as feeble. And furthermore, I am your superior, and you shall cease this disrespectful talk and stand to attention.
The amazing and frightful Gordash does not have a superior in this garrison. And furthermore, you have wasted your time with your bodily gains instead of focusing on your studies. The brain is the most powerful muscle.
The amazingly incompetent Gordash does have a superior by virtue of your inability to maintain discipline within your garrison.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on Gordash.
Okay.
I have beyond heard enough. I am casting Witch Bolts. Please roll high.
15. That hits. Eight lightning damage in the middle of one of his baz. As he gets shocked with lightning.
I say, "What'd you say about magic? I think I'm winning here."
Oh my god.
You have attacked the amazing and frightful Gordash! Die! Roll for initiative.
What is even happening?
Magic Koopas.
Magic Koopas! This is why they only station one at each place.
Oh, jeez. Why do I always roll so low for initiative?
Okay. And I guess I'll roll for Chompy, if he does anything. And Twink is... Not Twink. Sporkle is out of the fight.
Yeah, Sporkle's out of the fight. Sporkle's doing a very important job, which is making sure no one's coming down the stairs.
Yep. Goodbye. You're up first.
I will continue my concentration.
Okay. That means... Yep, you can continue your concentration, but you have to use your action to deal lightning damage. Yep.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Okay. So it automatically hits, so roll for more.
That's what I
shocking.
did.
Oh, 12. Okay. That. How do you want to do this?
This is why I hate Magic Koopas that are full of themselves, unlike the great and mighty Finn.
Save.
You say that as the lightning linking the two of you. I imagine it's like the sparkly starlight lightning.
Oh yeah.
It just fries him as his body jitters around and poofs, and it just pops into bubbles.
Did Arcana, did he teleport, or did I just absolutely annihilate him?
He did.
He did,
As
okay.
You see blue robes and a wand fall to the ground.
There we go! God!
You cannot withstand even a single spell. Your reputation was ill-earned. Gordash the amazingly incompetent.
That's why I like you, Finn! This is why I like you!
One of the larger
also,
bubbles.
And also,
One of the large.
yoink! He would grab up this guy's wand and examine it.
Okay, I'll give you that in a second. As one of the larger bubbles that pops and is just a soft, echoey, bah.
How dare you bomb me from beyond the grave! He just shakes his fist at where the bubble was.
I love that. Okay, so the great and mighty Finn, you would know this wand, having, due to your studies and such, you used to have one of these before losing it somehow. This is a Magic-Koopa wand. It is a common magical item used as a focus for Magic-Koopa's spells, as well as it allows them to cast a signature spell of the Magic-Koopa ranks, being Shape Blast, as I will add that to your inventory. And yep, it's a simple wand with a round gem on top. This one is notably blue. And the robes they're just Magic Koopa robes. They're blue Magic Koopa robes. They're not really, they're mundane.
Inferior robes for an inferior Magic Koopa.
True, but now that he's gone, we can now pretend that you are Gordash, and potentially move around with more authority. I mean, if you're comfortable with that.
The great and mighty Finn shall endure the indignity of having to pretend to be that.
Okay.
Let's get
So,
on with it.
for as long as you say you're wearing this magic Koopa's robes, you'll have, I would say, you'll have advantage with deception and intimidation checks relevant to this fort.
Hmm.
And
Alright, so Finn will put on the robes then.
well, you'll just have to remember that.
Yep.
And are you using the magic Koopa wand?
He will carry it, yes.
Okay.
Don't know if he'll use it, don't know if he'll be of any use to him, but he'll have it on hand.
Okay, in that case, I'll at the very least I will still add the shape blast cantrip to your spell list, because that is what the wand gives you.
Ooh,
So long as you have that wand, you can cast this cantrip.
Shape Blast.
It turns stone into random objects, I guess, right?
No, it's a custom spell.
Okay.
Just curious about that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, not actually using it, I'm just examining what it uses. Wow. It rolls a 1d20 for attack?
For attack?
Yeah, that's what I just rolled.
No, that's
Yeah.
the damage. Yeah.
Damage is 2d4. Attack rolls to hit.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sorry, I kind of had a brain fart there for a second.
Yeah, so did I. I was like, wait, it does 1d20 damage? Damn!
Yeah, no, it does 2d4.
Yeah. Okay. With a modifier of 5 for attack. Yeah, okay.
And just for Finn would at least know what this spell does, depending on the gem in the wand determines its damage type. This one being blue, therefore, or it will do cold damage. I'll actually specify that in the. Okay, yeah, I changed your item to. It says Magic Koopa Wand blue.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Let's get underway then. We're going next.
But what's this archway that has... You said a ramp leading down or leading up?
A ramp leading downwards, the floor around, in and around the ramp is heavily cracked, but beyond the archway is just a solid inner wall of the mountain.
Okay, so it could have led somewhere, but definitely doesn't.
It would appear like that is the case.
Yes. We go back up and examine, there was one last door at that intersection we didn't look at, I believe.
Yep. Well, no, there was two down the hallway. Oh, never mind. This was one of them.
Oh, we
I'm
got two.
directionally challenged. That's true, there is still two.
We try this one up here first.
Oh, okay, over here.
Zoom!
Foxy here.
Prepare yourselves, for we know not what horrors await inside.
Remember, your name is Gordash.
Yeah.
Inside, you find a terrifying display of hay and bed sheets.
Oh my god.
By the great Shitless One. He will slowly back out. Well, actually, then again, got that door over there. Avert your eyes! The great and mighty Gordash. He'll walk across the room to this door.
Okay. inside, you see a very large Shy Guy towering above you. His belt barely containing his stomach is cooking a very large pot of something. It smells quite nice.
Where's Chompy?
Down here.
Munching.
Yep. He is now just chewing on the hay. Yeah, he hasn't eaten anything since you gave him access to the storeroom. He's just been chewing on things. Seems like mostly for fun.
Oh.
Alright, so Finn will step in and will clear his throat to get the Shy Guy's attention.
Whoa! Hey! You want a taste?
Sniff the air once, and shrug and say, "The great and mighty Gordash would like a taste, yes."
Okay, it's not really ready yet, but yeah, I can give you a taste. And he just opens a drawer, pulls out a bowl, and ladles a small amount of his brown, earthy soup. And he just hands it over to you.
Finn shall sample the soup.
It tastes very good. It's nicely seasoned, has a bit of a spice to it, but it is clearly very earthy. Has like carrots, mushrooms, just a lot of vegetables. This seems to be mostly vegetable broth, but it still tastes very good.
Great and mighty Gordash approves of this. What kind of soup is this?
He looks down at it. Tasty soup.
It is.
I don't really know what to call it. I just cook good, tasty stuff.
I'm like, gesture at Finn to like, hurry up, get out of there, cause you know, if he's content cooking, he's not gonna come out.
Yes. Carry on. Also,
Oh wait,
you earned a raise.
raise?
Yes, you have a raise now. Congratulations.
Don't get paid.
I get paid? What? I don't work here.
You don't?
Yeah, I just came in to cook. They had food.
In that case, he's going to look around suspiciously as if someone is listening, and then he's going to switch his blue hat back to his gray hat. Listen to me very carefully. I am not actually the great and mighty Gordash in charge of this fortress. I am the greater and mightier Finn. I'm going to infiltrate the fortress. And I have it on good authority that there is a village nearby that has lots of food, and I think they would greatly appreciate one with your cooking skills.
Oh. Where is it? I like to cook.
It's just to the southwest. It's full of Goomba, with some Koopa, and a growing amount of Bob-Ombs. And I know that they would very much like to have someone with your culinary expertise among them.
Yay! Wait, do Bob-Ombs eat?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And he just picks up his soup, leaving the fire on, and he waddles away.
Nice.
Surprisingly quickly, too.
Off the fire just to avoid burning down the fortress, and then we'll switch back to the blue hat. And with that, the village has yet another ally.
Hell yeah!
One who will be most welcome.
And yep.
Okay. Tim, we have one more door to check before we head up.
Somehow Sporkle got over there.
How did Sporkle was over here? Oh, how did Sporkle get over there? He's supposed to be here.
Oh.
Just around the
Okay.
corner so that he doesn't get caught necessarily if something's running around down here.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh great, I don't know where I am.
Should be right here.
I don't have access to myself at the moment. I clicked on Sporkle again. Sometimes when I click on Sporkle, I don't have access to myself.
Yeah, just click and drag to where you get like the bounding box, and that'll deselect anything you have selected.
Ah, okay.
Just make sure you don't highlight anything with it, so yeah.
Yeah. I have moved over. Choppy's just like, whee! Following us around.
Yep, he seems pretty content. He's just existing. He's happy.
Best chain chomp ever.
He seems to actually have grown a liking to you, to three, having multiple times led him to very large amounts of food. Still doesn't really do what you say yet, though. And you open
He
this.
follows.
Yep.
That'll be enough.
You find more hay and bed sheets. That's pretty
Avert
much
your
it.
gaze, for there's equal horrors without the benefit of an extremely large Shy Guy cook.
I haven't missed that smell at all.
Yes. I believe we have checked all the rooms down here. Perhaps we should now think about heading up now.
Did I send Sporkle up first? Or maybe Sporkle's too bright.
If you would like.
Not her.
Give me a second. So, yeah. So, you're sending Sporkle up first, correct?
Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to check the, Sporkle's abilities again. I don't know. Does it look light or dark up there? Like, can I tell?
You can tell there is light coming from the staircase.
Okay.
And it appears to be, sunlight.
Okay, then I will send Sporkle up to take a look.
Okay. I won't switch over the map quite yet, but you do see the staircase kind of curve around on itself to lead further up, and I will have you roll a stealth check for Sporkle. 16. That is enough, and with Sporkle being so tiny, he can easily hide away. As he said, he comes back and says, "There's a lot of Koopas up there. They're looking at the staircase. They're just looking at it."
Well, I gesture at Finn and shrug. Like, you're gonna be the one who has to deal with them.
Okay. So just to reiterate, there's a lot of Koopa up there, and they are staring at the staircase. Is what you said, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
In that case, Finn is going to have to get ready to do his best gore dash impression.
at this point, will Kubai and Kaden be coming with Finn, or will they be staying below with the staircase?
Okay, I'm going to... Can I put Sparkle in my bag?
You can.
Okay. Then I'm going to... I'll just leave the little Sporkle there, but I will put Sporkle in my bag, and...
Sporkle is in the bag.
And follow as though I'm, like, following the leader of the factory.
I think Kaden will stay behind with Chompy because it obviously doesn't look very Koopa-y to, well, pass for anything besides just being bright as pink.
And we'll have to get some paint for you so we can do different disguises on you.
I mean, I have it.
I mean, you could eat the fire flower, but wait until, you know, we really need it.
Yeah.
Not fire flower, frost flower, whatever.
Yeah.
Ice flower, yeah. Give me 1 sec to make sure I got everything proper. Yeah. So the map is gonna be a bit weird for this next bit, just because pseudo split. Kaden, you're gonna be downstairs with Chompy, but for the purposes of I have to put everyone on the same map,
Yeah.
you're just gonna be nebulously floating on the cliff.
It's fine.
Yeah. I believe you should be loading in now.
Yeah, it's loading.
Okay.
Ooh, oh god, there's a lot of Koopas.
Yeah. There's a lot. And also, this Sporkle is just in here. So yeah.
Can't see anything, but you know what? I'm on the cliff with Chompy.
Yeah, yeah, because you're still underground, so you don't quite see what's up here yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh boy. This is either going to be really good or really bad.
And always a terrible idea.
And immediately, when you walk up, before you even say anything, just give me a deception check. Heck, with advantage.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Just to be like... your disguise, and this will like make sure you look like the person. So yeah. 20. 22 total. And the Koopas, there are 2 that currently staring at the staircase. There are other, you see others outside of a crumbled wall. There is no ceiling above you in this room, but the red Koopa directly in front of the staircase that says, "Gordash, what? You're supposed to stay by the boulder roller. We're supposed to ambush the infiltrators. Why are you up here?"
The situation has changed, that is why. The plan from before is no longer applicable.
But the Lord, he said they were underground. What happened?
Well, the Lord was wrong.
I will salute and say...
Don't say that too loud! As the Red Koopa freaks out as you saying the Lord being wrong.
The great and mighty Gordash cannot state a non-truth. The infiltrators were nowhere to be found. In fact, evidence was found that they had turned and left. Ergo, the previous plan is no longer applicable.
Okay. Dimba, you were gonna say something?
Well, yeah, I'm standing at attention. I have to wait until he stops speaking anyway, so I'll just go along with what he says.
Okay. In that case, Finn, please roll me a deception check.
With advantage again?
Yes.
All the while, he's just very quietly applying guidance to himself to give him that extra buff.
Well, I think guidance should.
It lasts a minute.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it does. So I guess we stick with that 2
Yep.
I rolled before then. Oh,
22 again. So what? They just left. But
Well, if I may, sir, we saw that they had discharged at least one of the traps, and I think they got scared and ran off. There was some blood on one of the spikes.
oh, I don't. Well,
foolish
Jim,
influencer.
he actually kind of yells back, heck, out to someone outside the wall. Hey Jim, you won the bet. They got hit by the trap. Wait, which one did you say?
The spike one from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh wait, no, never mind, Jim. You voted on the saw. What was that guy's name? Harold. Yeah, Harold. You won. They got hit by the spikes. And you just hear a vaguely Koopa voice from beyond the wall just scream out, "Yeah! I'm getting me some coins. I'm a spitting on that soup."
God.
And Kate, and you do hear this, as I assume you're at least in the stairwell. You do hear
Yeah.
this, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I was just wondering in the background, it's like, how are these? How is this somehow working?
Well, in that case, you should go report. You should report to the Lord. He's right outside. He was waiting for him.
Yes. Great and mighty Gordash shall do so.
They're actually kind of upset. We don't get to watch the Lord beat up on some guys.
I'm going to move to here so I can get a good view, and
Stop. Wait. Hold up on the movement.
okay,
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Yeah. Just. Oh, things are lagging. Hold up. Okay. While it lags for me, I'll actually refresh. As you turn the wall, you see a large, much bigger than any you've seen before, standing in the middle of an open field, surrounded by dozens of various Koopas. To the southeast, you see a tower with two. There's wall shenanigans, but there is a tower, and you see the two paratroopers stationed on top of it, and the Bob-Omb is currently is gazing up at the flagpole, and as you walk out, it turns around, and you see. Its metal body is scraped and dinged up. Its wick is frayed, and you see a not the biggest in relation, but a sizable white mustache below its eyes.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Update.
Oh lord, the infiltrators ran afoul of the spike trap and have fled.
Oh, jolly good. Jolly good. This was terribly unforeseen, but usable nonetheless. Say, what is your name again? I haven't the slightest idea.
Well, Finn will get in close and whisper, most of the Cooper here know me as Gordash, but in truth, I am the great and mighty Finn. Technically what he said is entirely true. They know him as Gordash, but his name really is Finn.
Yeah?
Lying by telling the truth.
Yeah, it's not a deception check. Instead, he'll roll something. Finn.
So, Lord.
And he... You see... He doesn't necessarily have hands, but you see some sort of force is twisting the mustache. Now, where have I heard that name? I believe it... No, it was not one of the Magikoopa in the factory, but I believe that was the name of the 3 vermin that have been interrupting my flawless plan to assist Lord Bowser and His Royal Highness the Bob-Omb King in invading this kingdom of mushrooms.
Yes, oh Lord, that is actually why I've had to go by Gordash since I was transferred here. It was a most unfortunate coincidence, and, well, the great and mighty Finn was worried that he would be mistaken for this inferior Finn running around, ruining my good reputation.
Give me a deception check.
Is that with the advantage?
No, not this time.
19.
19. Oh,
Plus the 2 if it still applies.
it does. I don't believe that there were any transferences, but I do not trouble myself with the citizenry, the lowly peasants, the Koopas.
Of course, oh Lord, your attention is better spent on far more important matters.
Indubitably.
That is why the great and mighty Finn did not trouble you with this, identity trouble before.
It is a shame, though. I did so wish to go explosive on those troublemakers.
Finn'll just nervously laugh along with him.
Can I hear any of this?
You hear everything.
Oh God!
It's a good thing they're nowhere near here then.
Yep.
He is just literally face palming himself like, what the heck am I listening to?
What were we gonna do here? I totally forget at this point. We wanted to stop the factory, right?
I think we wanted to take over this fort so we could use it to go after the factory.
Oh, that's right. We're in the fort, not the factory. Why did I think we were in the factory? Oh my God.
So, oh Lord, what shall we do now that the interlopers have been repelled?
Well, it would do nicely to summon that mercenary, Koopa Quick, I believe his name was. He is very expensive, very fickle too. But he has been splattered on the countryside, sadly. It only means I don't have to pay him.
Very good news. Supposing he at least was worth his weight in coin.
He was very heavy. He certainly was not.
Ah!
No,
And you are better off
not
without...
as heavy as my majestic form.
Yes, you are far better off without his burdensome presence, oh lord.
Indubitably. Now, Gordash.
Yes, oh lord.
One moment. I'm thinking. Have you... What is the update or status report on on your boulder spell? Have you improved it?
Could Finn use an insight check to see if he fully understands the context of this?
Yes. Or, yeah, just insight. Insight, yes, 24. You, with the context of the cracked floor, the large amount of boulders and rubble, and the Magic Koopa sitting in the room, along with the Lord, you seem to recall. You can put together that this has something to do with making large boulders of stone and perhaps slamming them into something.
Yes, oh lord. I have. However, in the midst of my efforts to improve it, I have used up my available magic for the day.
Oh. Well, that is a shame. I would ask you to demonstrate for the troops here. Not many of them have seen it, and it would be a wonderful morale boost before we invade that worthless little village of Goombas.
Indeed, oh lord.
He is silent.
If I confess that, I had somewhat exhausted myself in, well, overusing my magic. My memory is slipped a little. Could you remind me what exactly the, finer details of the plan were?
Give me a persuasion check.
Say flat persuasion?
Flat persuasion, yes.
14 plus 2.
14 plus 2, that was 16, and I'll say that would be a minute, so the guidance doesn't apply anymore after this.
Oh.
Because you've been talking for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh. Well, we simply do not need the plan now that those meddlesome trio is out of my wick. We simply must use the troops we have here. The factory has already begun its retreat. It will not return, even with my command. Pity. We could use the might of the Bob-Ombs. But, alas, it is already far out of reach, and headed back to the Darklands. We will have to make do with what we have, which should be easy enough. It's not like they have their own army of Bob-Ombs.
Yes, oh lord, that would be utterly ridiculous.
Though, I do happen to remember that had reports of our second invasion with the Bob-Ombs have seemed to dealt no damage.
I shall find whoever bungled that invasion and see to her punishment myself, O Lord. Trouble yourself not with maintaining discipline within the ranks.
Yes, discipline. But you cannot... Wait. Scratch that. Yes. See to it that you do. Now.
If I may.
Yep.
The Koopa that's next to me, I'm just gonna lean slightly to the side and murmur. All of this talk does not make any sense to me. Like, I'd want to go home. I mean, when was the last time any of us got the hell out of here?
Well, here specifically?
Well, yeah. How long you been stationed here?
We've only been here for a couple weeks. It hasn't really been that long. The invasion just started.
Well, yeah. No time off, no breaks, no nothing. And no pay.
Yeah, the pay is something, but still, we've only been stationed here for a few weeks. The trek over was pretty easy, honestly, with the pipes.
What pipes? I got airlifted here
Oh.
by a paratrooper last week.
A paratrooper?
Yeah, the
There
big
hasn't-
ones.
There haven't been any paratrooper supplies recently.
Really? Like last week? You didn't see them? Were you sleeping?
Maybe.
Fair enough.
But yeah, you should have used the pipes. The Lord Bowser negotiated with the piranha plants for our safe passage through the pipelands. That's weird. Oh,
I needed to be restationed anyways. Because of the other movements who were taken to the south.
yeah. They do need to... There is that... I have heard of some fighting in the south. It's not Mushroom Kingdom territory, but Lord Bowser still wants it. Actually,
Eh.
and he kind of crouches down. I heard something about a dragon.
Oh?
Yeah,
What'd you hear about that dragon?
I've heard that it's got a really long tail that can snatch you up, and then it'll eat you whole.
Well, you didn't hear it from me. But it's way bigger than you actually think it is. And it moves way faster, too.
Ugh. I don't want to be restationed anymore. I'll stay here.
That's super fair. Sorry, I'm trying to think of something I need, like, something I can do. Though getting information's always good.
Yeah. Well, Caden, are you doing anything? I'll actually, now that there's space, I'll at least move you over here so you can see what's going on, kinda.
Occasionally might peek up just to peek, but It's a lot of Koopas, so he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep the Chompy occupied. At this point, I don't think he can really do much,
Yeah.
considering he'd likely blow their cover.
Okay,
So, yeah.
I got an idea. But what's the deal? Why do we gotta be following Bob-Ombs of all things? I mean,
Just
they're
don't-
not.
Don't say that too loud. He'll blow up. I don't. You know the great Koopa engineers. They make stuff. Yeah, we're prideful, but and obviously Koopas are the best. But what we make sometimes the higher ups say is better than us. I don't get it. I don't like it. But that.
It just seems
Look at
wrong.
him.
I mean, look at our Magic Koopa here. I wouldn't scrape into that construct. I'm saying this just a tiny bit louder to see if the big Bob-Omb actually can hear me.
I'll roll a perception check. Huh. He seems too enamored with the Magic Koopa in front of him at the moment. He doesn't seem to perk up, but the red Koopa does freak out. Don't say construct. Only he can say it.
What do you mean? He is a construct. I will say this loud enough that pretty much anyone can hear me.
Duh. Back to Finn. You're chatting about the invasion plan. You're trying to get details, them to explain him using flowery words to buff up his ego. But he doesn't seem to have a plan. He's just repeatedly stating that the forces here are sufficient for an assault. And that's all he says until you hear in the relative silence, because no one else is speaking. Everyone is watching the Bob-Omb talk to the Magic Koopa. In the silence, he cuts off his voice as the word construct echoes in the wind. Who dares imply my majestic form is a mere creation of you?
I don't know, but I sure hope that they're standing a lot closer than I am right now.
Then he spots the blue-shelled Koopa in a spot that had previously he didn't have a blue-shelled Koopa. You come here.
I don't follow orders from people, well, constructs that... It's just not my thing.
Everyone turns to stare at you.
He's gonna very slowly step.
The red Koopa also steps back as the large Lord, Bob-Omb Lord, begins walking towards you.
As this happens, Finn is going to whisper to this Koopa, "Start evacuating now."
Good idea.
The word, quickly and quietly, just get everyone out of the fortress now.
I'll have you roll a stealth check, but also add your persuasion bonus, if you have one.
Persuasion bonus? Meaning like my persuasion modifier?
Yeah. Persuasion
Okay.
modifier, but a stealth check plus your persuasion modifier, and this will be like how quietly you can help the mass of Koopas.
So that's
Get away.
basically a d20 plus 3, since my stealth has 0, but my persuasion has 3.
Okay, then yeah, just do a persuasion.
What?
12. Okay. And this is more like helping him get away silently without drawing the ire of the Bob-Omb. They're shuffling. They're not necessarily quiet, but they're quiet enough to not make any distracting noises. Where this half does begin moving away.
Yeah. And while they're doing that, Finn will further step back out of the Bob-Omb Lord. But he's just gonna start waving his hands towards these guys up here and start just motioning them away and mouthing the word, go, go, go.
They, seeing the others evacuate, follow suit as they do slowly shuffle out. I won't continuously move them because that's going to be a lot of work, and I'll shift. Oh, you can move yourself wherever you want. As I'll return to.
I'll wave at the ones that are near me and be like, you might want to go. But I am smiling very broadly at this very pissed off King Bob-Omb. I don't know what I'm planning. Actually, I do know exactly what I'm going to do.
Koopa books it, like clearly runs. Not being silent at all, he runs. The red Koopa just whispers, "You're dead."
Oh, I'm planning on it.
And the Bob-Omb.
I'm also going to say, Caden, get out of here. Like go, like waving a little bit with my hand.
What does Caden do?
One, Kaden is wondering what the heck is going on with that vibe for her to actually pull.
I'm going to have to apologize so much to Caden later, but I right now need to be a complete asshole.
But at the same time, Kaden's like, where the heck am I going?
I'm like gesturing down the stairs, like you need to clear the area because I have no idea whether I'm going to be able to pull off what I want to pull off. But I also don't want you to get blown up.
I get blown up all the time.
Yeah, but this might be a big boom.
I do.
And with that, the Bob-Omb Lord towers over you, Kubai, completely filling this gap of crumbled wall, as actually he steps into the building and the walls crumble around their edges as he squeezes through and towers over you. What is your name, soldier?
Oh, again, I don't answer to constructs. How about you toddle back over to your little flag and go guard it? You know, like you were programmed to.
Programmed? I was not merely programmed. I was given life. I took life from those inferior engineers that dare claim to have created our perfect beings.
I'm going to yawn audibly.
As this is going on, Finn is just rushing to try and get these guys the fuck out of the yard as fast as he can, just saying, go, 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 just fly or climb or go, just go, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Now, running. Yeah,
Sorry, watching them go across the screen is so funny. Sorry.
Yep, for all intents and purposes, they're gone. Move them over here so they're out of the way. Okay, yep. It is now an empty field.
Awesome.
And Kubai, you see the wick atop his head begins to smoke as two circles kind of shift upwards, revealing holes that in the side of his body that had mechanical arms shoot out of.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
And in his hand, another larger circle opens up, and out pops up a bomb. Its fuse is lit.
His fuse is lit, though, right?
His fuse is smoking. The bomb he's holding, his fuse is lit.
Oh boy.
I'll give you one action before he acts.
Well, the action that I want to take is to cast Misty Step and go about as far fucking away as I can from him.
Okay.
Like, here.
How far?
Well, okay. Wait, can I do this? Can I take one hit? I could probably take one hit. It's fine. I'm gonna cast, You said I have one action, right?
You have one action, yeah.
I've only got two. I've only got two spells, right? This level?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at 3rd level, you should only have 2 spell slots.
Okay, so I'm going to cast. I don't know if it's gonna hit, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. It is a fire spell, right?
Sacred Flame does radiant damage.
Fuck. Of course it does.
Yeah, it's like holy fire. That's it's.
I want his wick lit. Damn it.
It's deceptively worded. Yeah, I know.
Good.
Okay. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. I'm gonna say, oh, is that the best you can do? And I'm gonna because Misty Step is actually a bonus action. I'm gonna.
Yeah, action or bonus action, just so long
Yeah.
as you do one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna taunt him, and then I'm gonna Misty Step to, like, as far as I can. I can't remember how far the teleport is on Misty Step.
30 feet.
Is it 30 feet? I thought it was more than that.
Like here, basically.
Up to 30 feet to a space you can see. Can I get up on a wall?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up onto a wall, because I don't think it can climb. I don't think it can! I hope it can't!
So, which wall?
It's hard to say, because I can't really see because of my angle, but if you can pick a wall that is, you know, suitable, like, 10 feet up or more.
Because the one above you, the building above you to the north has a roof, so really the only walls that
or a roof, yeah.
Or a roof. Yeah, you can get on the roof.
Okay, then I'll go up on the roof.
Yeah. We'll say I'll put you here, so you can kind of like see out. But for like actuality, I'll put your actual position in. Can you see that? You cannot.
Yeah,
okay.
I could. Oh, okay, I can see where you're pointing.
Yeah, your actual position is like right here on the ceiling.
Okay.
You're up
Yeah.
Let's say 20 feet.
Okay.
Above everything, but yeah.
Yeah.
And at that point, he will not react fast enough and throw the bomb to where you were, immediately having it immediately blow up in a fiery explosion, sending rubble flying. But when the smoke clears, there is nothing there, and there is a blue-shelled, purple-haired Koopa taunting this mustachioed sphere from on top of a ceiling. I'll have everyone roll initiative. I'll roll for John too, just to. Okay. At this point, the Horde is pissed and clearly attacking you, even though he seems to believe you're still one of his troops. Though that doesn't seem to matter at the moment. Caden, your go.
Okay. Shit. Hayden will probably just pop his little pink round self out of the stairway. With also leading Chompy out.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Oh, unfortunately, there's not much. Eh. Eh. Wait, what? I'm actually not sure what he can do. So get him.
You could ready an action.
Yeah. He will. You know what? He is going to use a crossbow or his little short bow. And Sari, chill. He's gonna aim it at the big Bob-Omb king. Mostly at the yeah, he's just gonna aim it. He's gonna try. Yes.
So you are aiming your bow. You're not firing or boosting.
He's gonna go ahead and fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 sec.
Oh, 1 sec.
No, I'm just doing a thing.
Nice crits!
Not 20. That automatically hits. Nice. As a tiny little pink sphere comes up.
Oh, make sure you actually roll the crit. Is that
I'll just double it.
okay?
Yeah. Screw it. 11 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, no. That would actually be minus 3. 11 damage. Fine.
Yeah. I was trying to aim for the wick and just like I don't know. He's aiming. He's fired.
Yep. The arrow coming from the staircase slices part of its wick away, it's still thick enough that a single arrow can't slice through it instantly. But he definitely winces in pain as you clearly hurt him, and his gaze does look at the pink Bob-Omb in its staircase as he screams, "Traitor!" That was a weird
He's kind of like, oh no. Like, big oh no face. That's about it.
So, it seems that the infiltrators weren't deterred. Eh? Finn? Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. He will. It is his turn now. He. He will. You've all actually done equal amounts of stuff to him, but you have a bow. Both of you have shown to be able to use magic. He is intelligent enough to know what magic users can do.
Yeah, but I was specifically taunting his ass.
Yeah, you were specifically taunting him. He will. Move over here to be guarded by the wall from the staircase, and another Bob-Omb pops out of the hole of the mechanized hole in one of his hands as he immediately chucks it up to the ceiling. Kubai, I would have you roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Welcome to the Cafe 80s, where it's always morning in America, even in the afternoon.
Yep, dexterity saving.
Thank you for the follow. I'll be right with you. Dex saving throw, so just click on Dex?
The word, yes.
Word, yes. Okay, just making sure that I'm clicking the right thing. Saving throw. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
10. You don't quite dodge out the way the time as the Bob-Omb doesn't hit you directly, but it hits the floor below you, bursting it open as you are caught in the blast, and you take 8 fire damage. As I would have you roll an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
16. You manage to the hole the part of the ceiling you were once standing on is completely gone, as it's crumbled away from the explosion. But it launched you back just enough where you were able to catch yourself and stay on the roof. And you have. He does scream, "Soldiers! Loose!" as nothing happens. You
Fool.
have. Oh.
Sorry, just Finn would just say
He
that.
likes to say fool.
Where are my troops? Oh.
Foolish you! I sent them away.
Insignificant. I shall defeat you myself. As that's his turn.
Again, you shall try. And fail. And with that, Finn will pull out the fire flower he has in his inventory.
Ooh boy, yeah.
Let's see, so how does it work exactly? Does he consume it, or...?
You consume it, yes.
Yeah.
And for the
Oh,
next
here it is.
minute, you can cast Firebolt as a bonus action.
Using an action to activate the fire flower, embers fly with its petals around your body, turning your clothing to white and red for 1 minute. In the state, cast Firebolt as a bonus action. Using a stat modifier of your choice, you're proficient in it. Okay, so he can cast Firebolt as a bonus action. Nice. In that case, he shall do so. And let's see. That essentially just kind of use the same thing as the Shape Blast, I'm assuming.
If you click, you should be able to,
Hold on.
click on the icon of the fire flower, and then do usability. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, there it is.
And you'll just have to scroll back up whenever you use it. It's a little inconvenient, but that's how I got it to work without just giving you Firebolt and then having to take it away.
Hold on a second. Sorry, you kind of lost me there for a second. I was just trying to find where the actual Firebolt option is.
Oh, it's part of the fire flower in the chat. That's the best way I could do it without giving you the Firebolt cantrip and then having to take it away and remember to do that.
Sorry, that I misunderstood. I thought it would show up in okay.
Yeah, sorry. 13.
Does that hit?
It does not.
Oh wait, hold on. It doesn't have a modifier included. Let's see. So that'd be his wisdom. So that'd be +3 for 16.
Plus
16.
proficiency?
Yeah. Oh, plus proficiency. Yeah, I forgot. So let's see, proficiency +2 plus. So that'd be like +5 then.
Yep. Which is enough to hit. Roll for damage.
Ah!
But he seems particularly weak to fire, as the bolt does hit his steel body, but from the air it seems to heat up his personality or something, as the wick atop his head bursts into flames as it is lit, and he does take increased damage from fire.
It's gonna start just kind of.
Yep. Remember your movement. Yep.
Yep. And let's see. I guess since that was his bonus action, he can still
activate the flower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, that's his turn for now. He's just gonna move back while cackling.
He freaks out as another kind of circle where his hip would be opens up, and a small blue seed pops out. He grabs in his hand and regretfully immediately douses the fire using a legendary action to use an ice flower seed.
Bastard!
Good thing I have a few of these.
Few of them? Crazy prepared are you?
I shall not tell you my strategic mastery.
I spit on your strategic mastery.
And with that, goodbye. Your turn.
Well, I've only got one thing I can do, so we're gonna Eldritch Blast this bitch.
Okay. The 11 does not hit. You're still recoiling from the explosion that had almost sent you off the ceiling. So and you aim your star sparkle blast at it, but it goes wide and slams into the ground beside it.
I'm also going to move back on the ceiling, like the roof area, so that if he does decide to throw another thing at me, to like here-ish, so I can still see what's going on. I just, am further away. I don't know if I could move like here.
We'll just move you like here.
Yeah.
But you're still on the roof, so yeah. Yeah. Roofs are kind of hard to do in this map, but yeah. That was your action and your movement. You do anything for your bonus action? Can you?
No, I don't think I can do anything. But I will say, oh, what plan? Like your plan to use a few simple traps to stop 3 people from stomping your entire fortress? God.
That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Chompy hasn't really been told to do anything. He's kind of just here, and he also hasn't really seen the Bob-Omb much. He kind of saw him in the doorway for a bit, then it went away. Chompy kind of just gnaws the wall, not really doing much at the moment. So, Caden, your turn. Oh, yeah, Sporkle is in your backpack, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Fox, you're muted.
Where'd she go? Oh, she's probably in the shadow. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, you can see a little crack.
So Caden is going to at least get into view of the giant Bob-Omb, and seeing as, well, the wake is hurtful, I'm going to try again with the short bow.
Okay. Are you, like, calling a shot at the wick, or are you just trying to attack-ish? Just
Mostly calling the shot on the wick.
Okay, that'll make it a higher DC.
Yeah. And he
Aw.
completely misses.
Natural 1. You just barely he just barely creeps out of beyond the wall, but seeing this large, intimidating Bob-Omb have its wit lit, its wick lit. Yes. You panic as you try to loose the arrow, then dive back behind the wall, but you don't do it quite fast enough as the arrow just planks against the wall right in front of you.
Don't worry, nobody saw.
Tried. He tried.
That was your action?
Yeah, unfortunately. I think it's just the fact that it's like Bob-Omb King, he's like, oh.
Bob-Omb Lord, but yeah.
Lord thing. Yeah.
Big Bob-Omb.
Very. Yeah.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. It is the Bob-Omb Lord's turn. He, being quite infuriated, will you're on the roof. You set him on fire. The Bob-Omb Lord will charge up to the now red and white Finn. You are the highest strategic threat. And you doubt my strategic mastery as he clasps his hands together and tries to slam them both on you. That will be a 14 to hit. Finn? Yeah.
It doesn't hit.
It does not hit. And that's... Then he will... Okay. He'll simply end his turn there. As that's really all he can do at the moment. Is to start trying to beat you.
Case. Let's see, at this range, I'd be casting at disadvantage.
Well, it's a bonus action. Oh, sorry.
Let's see, would disengage, would that just take my regular action?
Yes.
In that case, then we'll use disengage to begin moving away from this guy.
Woo.
And then, using his bonus action to cast Firebolt.
A tactical retreat. That will not hit, even with bonuses. Yeah.
Oh, that's Finn's turn.
Okay. And next is Kubai. Really spread out.
What's happened here? I'm in two different places at once. I can't move myself.
Maybe refresh the page.
Okay. 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes the thing can lag a bit, and that happens. You won't be able to select anything.
Okay. I'm curious about the flag. Does the flag have something written on it, or?
It has the flag of the Koopa Troop, which is a black circle. In the center is a black circle with the stylized face of King Bowser.
Okay, I'm going to 120 feet, so I should just. How to math? How do I check my distance?
There's a ruler. Yeah, the right column 3 from.
I mean, that works too. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's 60 feet, so I can hit it.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh.
yeah. Yo, that's a radius, but yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's still 60 feet. So.
Yeah. In token controls, there's also just a measure distance. 3 from the 3rd from the top on the 2nd column, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, what you doing?
I'm a Eldritch Blast the big Bob-Omb.
Okay. Roll an attack.
These hit? Hell yeah!
A 19 hits.
Big damage!
6.
Oh,
you have
but-
Agonizing Blast?
I do have Agonizing Blast. What does that add?
Charisma.
My charisma bonus?
Yes.
Is it the modifier?
Yes.
The +3. And it knocks
So
it
that'll
back
be
10
9
feet.
damage.
In a straight line. Hopefully that hits the wall. That's what I was really hoping for.
That will hit the wall as he just smashes through it. The wall being completely crumbled. Actually, I can kind of dynamically do that and just delete the wall there. Woo! Such power. It means nothing. As that was your turn?
I'm also going to pull out, Star. Sporkle. I'm going to pull out Sporkle.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put him over here. And he just goes when you go. Yeah.
Okay, can I tell Sporkle to go rip down that flag?
He will gladly do that as he flies up to the flag and begins tugging on it. Not that strong, so it might take a bit, but yeah, he's tugging on it.
Or he could attack it with his, whatever his attack is. He has one, right? Starbolt?
Yeah. Yeah, he does, but you told him to take it down.
Well, it's true.
So he assumes rip it down.
I mean, that's fair.
So that would be Chompy's turn again. Again, no orders have been given, and he doesn't really have a reason to do anything, still being a wild animal. Caden. I'm actually probably going to remove Chompy. But yeah, Caden, your turn.
Well, I'm gonna try to. Well, trying to aim for the tiny little wig is probably not working. And. I'm gonna try again. But just for attack. Ish. And he's not doing good.
A
Big
9 does not hit.
Big Bob-Omb is intimidating. Tiny pink one.
Yeah. A little bit.
So unfortunately, it's like, well, never mind. Sorry, guys. I suck.
We all miss sometimes, it's alright.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know what? I'll still apologize. And that's it.
Okay. The Bob-Omb Lord's turn. It will just continue chasing after the great and mighty Finn, being the main source of his weakness. Actually, let me see something really quick. Another creature's turn. Okay. So he will,
Ouch.
he, being damaged enough now, will begin to get angry. As his arms separate and from being clasped together, and now will try to beat the great and mighty Finn even more. Does a 18 hit.
Yes.
That is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Jeez. Okay. With most of his health.
As well as he will use his bonus action to make a lesser one. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay. Such power. You cannot hope to stand up to my magnificence. What's that word?
Magnificence.
Magnificence. I couldn't say the word. Finn, your turn.
Ah, foolish you. I don't intend to stand up to it. I intend to outwit it. With that, Finn is going to open the cannon there. Would that require an action at all?
It's the cannon is powered. You can simply just
opening it.
Yeah, that would. I'll say bonus action.
It's bonus. In which case, he will then use his action to disengage. And 15, 20, 25, 30, and you then shout to Kubai, "Blast him again, quick!"
Oh.
There's a reason I didn't move. Okay. We're praying that Eldritch Blast actually hits. Sometimes it fucking doesn't. Come on, roll good. Ah, for fuck's sake, why?
A 10 sadly does not hit. As he just holds out one of his hands and has the blast. But a blast slams into it, but he just swipes it away, diverting it into a wall. You cannot use my own weaponry against me.
It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Everything belongs to the glory of the Koopa Troop and the Bob-Ombs. Speaking of Bob-Ombs, Caden, your turn. Oh wait, were you done, Kubai?
Yeah, oh, well, I mean, is Sporkle successfully, taking down the flag, or is the struggle too much and I should tell it to actually use Starbolt?
The struggle is too much.
Okay. I'll be like, use Starbolt and blow that thing up!
Oh yeah! As he glows and a beam of sparkling golden energy fires into the air, and the flag floats down from its pole onto the ground. Now, Caden, your turn.
Okay. Well. Eh. Okay.
Nice!
19 hits! Yeah.
He actually got a little courage. A little.
6 damage. Okay.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
Okay. He is looking. He's looking tired.
Oh.
You've been damaging him a good bit.
Yay!
As that was your action. Do you have bonus action, movement?
Okay, I'm calling good right there. He's still like, oh no.
As it is the Bob-Omb Lord's turn. He glances back at the open cannon. And then at Finn. You are most troublesome. Come here, as he will attempt to grab you and throw you.
Oh boy.
Give me a strength saving throw.
So 19.
Nice.
A 19 is enough.
I am not the troublesome Finn. I am the great and mighty Finn.
As his hands try to force their way, has tried to force her grip on you and pick you up, but you grapple with them and manage to hold them open. He can't get a purchase
Fear
on
my
you. And that will be his turn. As Finn, it's your turn. You
Okay.
disabled.
Is he still grappling me?
It is not. He's not actually grappling you. It's just
Okay. In that case, once again, Finn will use his action to disengage and move back, just enough that he can try to shoot with Firebolt again.
Okay.
Scroll. Go. Ah, there. Oh, jeez.
Even with bonuses, yeah, that won't hit. Sorry.
Man, my attack rolls are crap today. Boy, goodbye. Please hit this time.
Okay, Kubai, is your turn. "22 hits. Roll for
Alright.
damage.
Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
1 plus 4, no, 3, so that'll be 4.
Yep.
Because you still, yep. And he still is pushed back 10 feet. Not enough to get in the cannon, but it's pushed back. And getting slightly enraged, he will use a legendary action. Blah. These aren't used for this, but you are quite irritating. As he will another kind of hip hatch will open up, revealing another ice flower seed that you can clearly see in his hand that he chucks towards Kubai.
You can throw that far?
He can throw real far. There's a 13 hit.
No.
You see a ball of ice fling towards you, but you dodge out of the way as it slams into the roof behind you and freezes some of the tiles. that was one of his legendary actions. Caden, your turn. And actually, Finn, if you would give me a perception check while Caden's taking their turn.
Alright.
Yeah, also, Oxy, you're muted again.
17.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Nice, you hit.
Figured it's a tacky.
Yeah, 19 hits, so roll for damage.
Nice.
That is a 6.
Yay! He's trying. He is trying.
Yeah. Math. He is now heavily wounded. You can see the arrows are... Despite his body being made of metal, the arrows are making quite big gashes in it. And some are even making finding the air mark on the wick. And there's dents from the blasts, and the top of his wick is burnt away from the fire. He's very damaged.
Yay!
As I assume that's your turn.
Yeah.
And now it's his turn. Ugh. I grow tired of this. He will move here, and both of his hands, lit Bob-Ombs will emerge from the hatches, tossing one at Caden and one at Finn. Each of you please give me a dexterity saving throw. Oh,
Well, that checks out.
Somehow you rolled lower even though you rolled higher.
Yeah. Each of you take 5 fire damage as he chucks 2 bombs that explode and engulf you in flames.
Joey.
Before using up the rest of his movement to simply walk up to Finn. And Finn, your turn.
That does it. For that, instead of going for magic, I'm gonna go with the sword.
Nice.
17.
17 hits. 8 damage.
Nice.
I don't need to dodge. My body is made of invulnerable steel. As the sword slices through part of it. That
Good
hurt.
steel is made to fail.
Your face is made of fail.
Oh, that is it. Now he's gonna bonus action, just cast that firebolt. I'm guessing it'll be at disadvantage.
It will be.
Yeah, oh well. May as well at least try and get
Roll high twice.
12.
Well,
oh,
that does
plus the modifiers would be 17, so I guess I need to roll.
Nope, that would be, that is what a 17 hits.
Alright.
Roll for damage.
Alright. Scrolling. Come on. Get back up to there. You. Aha! 7. Wait, is that? Oh, dang. Get back to the bottom. Yeah, 7.
7 fire damage, which he is weak to. Which means damage is doubled. you swipe up your long sword, gashing, carving a big, large gash in his weakened metal body, and you press your hand up against that freshly created wound. The power of the fire flower coursing through your arm as the fireball is pushed into the wound. Every scrape and scratch and cut on his body, it bursts with fire from the inside as his wick lights once more, yet quicker. As he begins to glow and expand.
Take a risk and try to run the hell away.
Yep. He does nothing. It simply glows and expands. And after a moment, his panic dissolves into nothing. As he continuously glows, his wick quickly nearing its bottom.
He's got off low.
Kubai, your turn.
I'm recalling Sporkle.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it to Caden. How long before he goes? Like,
Caden, Caden, give me an insight check.
Okie dokie.
With advantage. 16. It will be approximately approximately 30 seconds. And you know that just from being a Bob-Omb,
Yep.
this isn't a normal explosion. This is bigger.
Oh.
Boy.
Okay. Caden's like, okay, he'll call out, run!
But we have a few seconds to get to, say, a cannon and get the fuck into it and get the fuck out of here.
Perhaps. Yep. Which is why we're keeping in initiative. So I will say that was... It can still be Kubai's turn, because that was just a simple little back and forth.
Yeah, I'm going to book it to the one that's like, I don't know, is this one here on the ground too?
They're both on the ground, and remember
Okay.
movement.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna say I want to double move towards
Yeah,
this cannon,
dash.
the one that's closest.
Yep, you have plenty enough to move to get to it.
Okay.
But remember, this one's closed, this one's open.
That doesn't matter. Like, all of us are closer to this one, which means all of us are more likely to be able to get into it and out of here
Yeah,
before.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Because it takes a bonus action to open it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna haul ass.
Okay.
Drop down from height. I don't know how far I'm dropping.
Oh yeah. Make an acrobatics check because you're like 20 feet up. Okay. You take 7 falling damage.
God damn.
Bludgeoning damage.
It's fine. We running.
Yep.
I'm really low on hit points, but that doesn't matter. How far could I run? Like
with
double
your
move?
action to dash, you can run 60 feet total, which is enough to get to the cannon.
Okay.
And you were at the cannon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to touch the side of it anyway to access the. Oh, Sporkle came with.
Yeah, Sporkle comes with. Yeah.
Or I could get Sporkle to do it, but I don't want Sporkle to get hurt. So we also need to tell it where the hell to send us, which is going to be Windmill Village, safely.
Okay.
It ain't worth staying here or trying to magically aim us at the fucking moving fortress. It just isn't. We're going to die if we try and fuck with it. In my opinion.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay. The hatch opens, and you do feel the wave of commanding energy flow over you as the cannon is awaiting commands. As we go to Caden's turn.
He's disengaging and hauling ass.
Okay.
That's as much as I can say. And he's gonna call for Chompy too.
Okay. Yep. That. Good thing you remembered, Chompy. As with the Bob-Omb Lord's turn, it begins to expand more, its metal visibly straining as it glows brighter.
Oh boy.
Finn, your turn.
Yeah, Finn is going to dash. I'm just imagining him just kind of running across the courtyard, and they got that old song playing. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. As a glowing ball of fury expands behind him.
Just have this slow-mo shot of his panicked face as he's just saying, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Miley just dives headfirst into the cannon.
As Caden and Chompy run around Kubai, who's putting the command into the cannon, we just pan out to see a buff Magikoopa dive over the two into the cannon, do a tuck and roll, and roll in like a ball. As Kubai, your turn.
I will tell it that where we want to go, and then we want to go to the Windmill Village. We want to get there safely, and like not get blown to smithereens. And I'm gonna get the hell into the cannon.
Okay, you are in the cannon.
Is everybody in?
You and Finn are. Is that your turn?
Yep. I'm
Okay.
keeping Sporkle with me.
Okay. Good you said that. Caden, your turn.
Well, so are we lighting this? How are we firing?
Get in!
It's charging.
Okay, so yeah, he's jumping in, going over.
Chompy.
He is with Chompy.
Trajectory, Windmill Village. Distance. Firing range, inadequate. Firing as close as possible. Charging as the hatch closes behind Caden and you wait. as it charges up. You can hear the crackling of energy outside of the cannon. It expands, charging. It continues to expand. You hear a low roar begin to rumble from what you could only assume is the Bob-Omb Lord charging, as with a loud boom you are launched into the sky as the with the familiar blast from as a familiar blast launches you into the sky once more, just in time to escape the massive explosion that had envelops the entire top half of the mountain you were just on. Large chunks of debris fly out in all directions, falling down on the plains below. Green, red, and blue specks vanish into the tree line around the mountain, but some weren't quite fast enough, as they are enveloped in the clouds of dust at the base of the mountain. And you turn your attention back ahead. The mobile factory is already long gone. Two massive gouges carved into the tree line as in its wake. You fly through the sky as the sense of victory washes over you. And you begin to fall closer to the earth, but not exactly at the position you hoped for. Falling a good bit short, you splash into the river.
Imagining just as they're flying, Ben, upon realizing they aren't dead, starts cheering. Woo! Wait!
As exactly what happened, as bubbles, cheerful bubbles, pop on the water surface before a cheering Magikoopa erupts from below. The dust settles on the mountaintop, revealing the entire fort wiped out.
I'm going to cheer, and I'm going to grab Caden, and I'm going to give Caden a big hug and say, I am so sorry!
What? Why?
Because I said mean things about Bob-Ombs, and I feel so bad!
We survived.
We did!
Somehow.
I'm so glad you're okay. Sorry, I'll put her down. Or him down.
If Kaden can blush, he would right now. I guess if you can say a pink as Bob-Omb blushing. Oh, yeah.
The wick kind of smokes a little bit, but is with like a pink smoke instead.
Close enough. Close enough.
I'm gonna look at the smoking fucking crater and be like, holy shit.
Oh.
Yep.
So, I call it good for now.
I've got a little bit more I'd like to get through just to fully finish up this little bit.
Okay.
If you're okay with going like 20 minutes more, is that okay?
Sure. I do have to go after that because I do need to.
Yeah.
The three of you trudge yourselves out of the water and triumphantly march your way back to the village you just saved. As on your way back, you see Goombario joined by a single Bob-Omb that is running forward. There's a panicked look in his eyes as, are you guys okay? There was a massive explosion that destroyed half the mountain. What happened?
We took care of the problem.
Somebody
And half the mountain.
Oh, I mean, that was where the problem was.
I mean, yeah.
She pissed off a Bob-Omb Lord. That's what.
A what?
Lord, with an overinflated sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, they tend to have that. You mean that's what was attacking our village? A Bob-Omb Lord?
Yes.
Yeah.
He just makes a noise. Well, I can't thank you enough for helping out this much. Are you sure it was a Bob-Omb Lord? Those things are really big.
Yep. That's why it was a big explosion.
That makes sense.
I can just imagine like the dirt starting to rain down around them. It's finally gotten over here.
Yeah, that happens. There's like kind of dust and smaller debris that. Ow! What? Oh, that. Ow!
Yeah, that's a thing now. Also, did you have to see a rather large shot guy come by with a bowl of soup?
Not really.
I'll expect one soon. I've told him that you'd very much like his cooking skills.
Oh, okay. How long ago was that?
Finn looks to the others. Do you think that was long enough for him to have gotten away from that?
I mean, he was moving pretty fast for a big shy guy.
Probably be along in a while then.
Okay. But anyway. So yeah, anything you want from the town, take it. Just take it. Whatever you want. And don't worry about paying for staying at inns or anything. You three are heroes.
I get very embarrassed and blush.
Finally, the great and mighty Finn's heroic legacy begins! Along with yours too, of course. It says to his companions.
I mean, I could use some healing if you've got mushrooms or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
I'll go get Goombaria. She's got plenty of mushrooms. Don't worry about it. And he will bring you to a kind of small nurse's tent, like a white little, essentially just a white blanket draped over a makeshift shelf made out of a single box. The mushrooms, normal mushrooms spread out with the Goombaria kind of just sitting behind it. Oh, what happened? Well, you probably did the explosion, so yeah, you probably are pretty hurt.
Oh yes, very much. The pain is extreme.
Here, let me patch you up. As she will exhaust her supply for the day for free, essentially. Meaning, one sec. Did I? I did. Okay. That it is 21 healing to each of you.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Back up to full.
As she just gives you, gives each of you multiple mushrooms.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, we're all good.
Yeah.
I know you've saved the village, but we really could use we really should keep a supply if everyone's okay.
Yes,
Normally
thank
he
you.
can heal 5 points, so that was good for him.
Right.
Awesome. As Gabario, actually, yeah, I should probably give you something too. He kind of looks around, then he looks at his book. He kind of hesitates a bit. I mean, I could give you this if you want.
You're
As he holds up his book.
you would give no. I mean, that's very special to you.
Yeah, but you saved the village and a lot of people.
Well, how about this? We could borrow it, or I'll copy it. I mean, I've got ink and pen, and I can probably find some paper. And then I'll give it back to you. Does that sound okay? Because I don't think it's nice to completely take it from you forever.
Oh yeah, yeah, we got plenty of paper in the bookstore if it's still around. I think it's still around. Maybe half of it was destroyed, but we got paper. Yeah. If you there's a lot in the book though. As he kind of chuckled a little bit. I will at least give you this anyway. As he opens up the page, up the book, and pulls out a page that wasn't connected. He didn't rip out the page; it just slipped it out, and hands you a map. a map detailing. It looks hand drawn, like he, like the rest of the book. It looks hand drawn, as if he did it himself. Of a map of the Mushroom Kingdom and surrounding areas.
Hmm.
Wow, this is really cool. Did you do this yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I this no, this isn't much. I can always make another map, but yeah, I drew this myself. I traveled. I haven't really traveled around, but I visitors. I've always copied their maps as much as I can while they were here, and made as got as much detail and a bit of history as I could. It's not much, but
This would be super useful. Thank you.
you're welcome. Uh, do you still want to copy my book? Cause it'll take a while.
Well, I mean, if I can get some paper from the store, I'll copy it, and maybe when we head back through town, we'll drop off your original, and that way I have a copy and you have a copy.
Yeah. Okay. And actually, I'll get. Yeah, actually, cheers up a bit. I'll get working on volume 2.
Well, I'll make sure to take as many notes as I can so that you have even more data to add to your new book.
Yeah. And I'll keep working to add to add stuff too. We're gonna have 1,000 pages of stuff in the second one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will
And with
very
that,
carefully tuck away his book into my backpack.
Yep. You get the a book titled The Story of the Four Heroes. Second. Ah. And I put it in your inventory. Though there is nothing in it yet because I forgot to make it. Though, if you go to the journal, you should see a folder labeled maps. That if you click on, you'll see a Mushroom Kingdom map. Let it load for a bit.
Oh,
And
cool.
Ah, so there we are in Windmillville in the south.
yes, you're in the south. The dotted line is the border of the Mushroom Kingdom, as Windmillville is technically outside of the border, but is still kind of considered part of the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
Also, I will inform Finn of the things that I learned from the Red Koopa before I went off the rails to see if I could piss off that Bob-Omb Lord. Specifically that they have a contract with the Piranha Kingdom and that there is some sort of dragon further to the south with a long
Yes.
a long neck that's very fast.
Oh, joy. So the piranhas are helping Bowser, and we have a dragon to deal with, apparently. Lovely.
I love the names on this map.
Pretty much all of those names are from actual Mario games.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah. Yep. And I'll say that's where we'll call it, if everyone's good with that.
Yeah. Alright.
We'll as the dust finally settles on the now shortened mountaintop, we look to the village, finally peaceful and safe, yet still more work to be done repairing it. A mishmash of Goombas that have been living here and new denizens setting up refuge, along with now moving around and seemingly friendly Bob-Ombs that are walking around carrying things to the best of their ability. Not some people are chatting with them, though they don't respond quite yet. We see an old lady toad with a large elderly cat sitting on her head, finally finishing feeding all of her cats for the day.
And she just wakes up and has to feed them all again tomorrow, and it takes the entire day.
As a few hours pass, and a large shy guy carrying a now cold pot of soup finally makes his way into the village.
Yeah, Shy Guy made it!
Immediately surrounded by everyone smelling the aroma. Despite it being cold, he receives multiple praises as we end off with the three of you, Sporkle and Chompy, all huddled around a small kind of table with your newly acquired map strewn about, discussing where to go next. And that's where we end it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was so super fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all like it. And one last little bit. You're the blue head. As it finishes load. Yeah, you're the blue head
Nice.
right here. Yep. We actually have a map we can move around on. Yep.
Ooh.
Yay.
Nice.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us to yet another amazing episode of Super Mario D&D, run by the amazing ZeFirePotato with Nuam and Risk. We will. I'm probably gonna hit the hay, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably be playing some Pal World, so feel free to come and hang out with us at that point. Thank you guys so much for being here. You're super awesome. We love you so much. We're going to see if there's anybody around that we can raid. We will send you guys on off to enjoy some more content elsewhere. The world segment has begun. Ooh. Let's see who's online. Let's see. Let's go. I'm just trying to make sure I'm actually hitting up somebody who's online. There we go. Let's hit up Smee, who's playing some Enshrouded, which I think is also a survival game like Pal World, only it's got like a kind of a different vibe to it, and I'm curious about it. So, we're gonna head on over there. You guys take care of yourselves, and you have a good night. Bye now.